Good morning, Jamestown, Tennessee, and welcome to the Jamestown Morning Report. Welcome back to the Jamestown Morning Report. Happy Wednesday. It is finally starting to feel like fall outside this week. We are looking at a partly cloudy day today with a high of 71 and a low of 49 later tonight. Jumping right into events for the week, on October 19th at 6 p.m. the father-daughter date night will be at York Agricultural Institute. On October 25th at 7 p.m. the Sidewalk Prophets will be at Highland Church of the Cumberland. You can get tickets at sidewalkprophets.com. And October 30th from 5 to 8 p.m. the Harvest Hootenanny Festival will be going down at the Jamestown First Church of the Nazarene. Jumping right into our science fact of the day, fall colors are caused by the amount of sugar in the leaves. That's why maple leaves are so vibrant, and evergreens have a thick wax covering that protects the chlorophyll, keeping them green.
It's true.
Thank you. Our sources confirm it is in fact true. The Pumpkin Festival, guys, was awesome. I hope that you got a chance to get out there. If you didn't get a chance to, you should make plans to be there next year. I got a chance to participate in the 10K run. There was a bunch of runners that came from surrounding areas here in Tennessee. We had a blast running. There was a parade, there was a pumpkin way off, there was a classic car show. What a wonderful time, guys. Tons of people came out to enjoy the beautiful weather, the beautiful event. Make sure to join us next time at the Outlet Pumpkin Festival. And now, guys, jumping right into our featured segment for the week, let's go work out! What's up, guys? I'm here with my buddy Adam Wood at New Horizon Athletics. Adam and Amanda Wood are the owners of the gym here. What's up, man?
What's up? How we doing?
Dude, good. Thanks for
having us on the morning report, man. I appreciate that a lot.
So, Adam, you're originally from Jamestown, Tennessee, born and raised.
Yep.
You moved down to Florida for a while. What ultimately brought you back to start New Horizon here in Jamestown?
Ultimately, I want to say it was God's vision that He put on our hearts. We were trying to move to North Carolina. There's a spot up there we really love to, and as we were putting all our efforts to move up there, we just kept praying and praying about, God, where do you want us at? And He put this vision on our hearts to be up here and open a gym. And once we started focusing our energy and efforts toward this, everything just kind of fell in place. And that was a vision about 2 years ago that we got that put on our hearts, and now it's a reality. We're up here, we're serving the community, and we're part of something bigger than us, and we're just so excited to be here and have this opportunity.
Well, I'm stoked to have you guys here in town. I know a lot of other people are. I remember it was almost a year ago. You guys had come to the coffee shop. Yep. One of our crew told me that there was people here that wanted to start a CrossFit gym, and I ran out the door and chased you guys down because I had to meet these new people.
Yep.
And we ended up getting a chat, and we got to know each other then.
Yep.
And here we are, almost a year later, standing in the gym.
Yep.
Opening day was?
July 1st was the first official day.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so we had a couple weeks earlier than that, but yeah, July 1st, and we're about a little over 3 months, and we're here doing the thing.
Love it, you're crushing it too.
Yeah, we're excited.
So a big goal of the morning report, as well as our coffee shop here in town, one of the big things that are on our heart to do is build a sustainable and healthy, thriving community. Can we talk a little bit about maybe what it looks like to have a healthy community?
Yeah, absolutely. I think from our perspective, when we talk about health and us being gym owners, that health really has to begin with education and nutrition. That's one of the things we strive to do here is educate our members on nutrition, on movements. And we feel like to be a healthy individual, to serve into a healthy community, we have to hit those factors first. Because if we're not up for the challenge of being the healthiest version of ourselves, we can't influence a community to do the same. So inside our gym, we try to build a community where people can feel safe, people who can come here and they can trust the people that are here to help encourage and support. We like to put it together as we're a lot of like-minded people working toward the same goals. So as a gym community outside of our walls, we like to encourage our members to step out in our community and be the light. We say this often in classes. In fact, every time after we complete a class, we break down in a huddle and we encourage our members to be kind, be grateful, be the light you want to see in this community. Go out into this community, invite love into your life, those around you. Just smile, talk to people. You never know what it's going to be like to someone else and how it may affect or change their day.
So tell me then, because I feel like a lot of people are probably wondering, what is CrossFit?
CrossFit, by definition, is constantly varied functional movement performed at high intensity. What does that mean? Okay, to us, it means that we're taking a lot of different movements and we're putting them together, making these fun-filled workouts, and we're working on our fitness on a daily basis, working together as a group, community in whole, working toward our goals.
I love it. So that looks like doing like all different movements at the different times, same time.
Absolutely.
How does a workout work?
So some different formats we go on is we do some different movements for time. We do some AMRAPs, which is as many rounds and reps as possible. And we also vary our movements. Typically you're gonna see a movement or a workout with 1 to 2 movements, which we call a couplet. And then you'll see a workout with 3 movements, which we call a triplet. And sometimes you'll see one with more than 3, which we like to call a chipper. In those workouts, we structure gymnastics, metabolic conditioning, and weightlifting to get the intensity and the effect we want from the workout.
One of the things that I think is probably important to mention too, and I think something that a lot of people would wonder, and something that I've seen with what you guys do, is whether you're a beginner or you're a super advanced in athletics, you can fit into these classes.
Absolutely.
I think I was afraid of doing class stuff at some point. I was worked up by myself or with a buddy, and I wasn't sure how that would work out, and I didn't know where I would kind of fit into the scheme of everybody's ability. But I think it's really cool to see how you're able to have the same class running roughly the same movements, and have someone who's doing a simplified version, someone who's doing a more complicated version, and they're both walking away having really put the work in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So last question, What are your goals for both New Horizon members and also for the gym as a whole?
Chris, that's a great question. I think our number one goal for our members is to keep encouraging them to improve their fitness. And what we're talking about there is we're seeing people coming off blood pressure medicine. We're seeing A1C levels come down, and that's just a testament of the hard work they're putting in, the nutrition changes they're putting into their lifestyle, and a lot of that's come through education and them being mindful of what they're eating and getting in here on a daily basis and working out. And also we want to continue to help people feel better. We want to bring life back to people that feel defeated. Also helping build confidence. And when I mean confidence, just giving people the confidence to go out, maybe go down to Big South Fork, go on a hike they've been wanting to go on and they just don't feel up for it. And having that ability to go out and play with their kids on a daily basis and feeling good about it.
Yeah.
So as a gym, I think our number one goal is to get our kids program up and going right now. We're already taking steps toward getting the building ready, and we're hoping to launch that at the beginning of January. We have a deep passion that we want to serve the youth in this community, and we feel like that's where the biggest change is going to happen, is we start impacting these kids' lives that are coming up, that are going to support the future generations of this area.
Heck yeah. Well, man, I'm so stoked.
Thank you.
Now, can we jump into a workout?
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, so we're gonna go over the air squat today. This is a very functional movement we see in our daily life and fitness. Chris is gonna demonstrate for us here. First thing he's gonna do is get his feet set. His feet are gonna be about shoulder width, slightly toed out, not too much. So when we start this movement, our goal here is to send the hips back and drop the hips below parallel while keeping the chest nice and tall. Sounds simple, right? Chris has got pretty good form here. Go ahead and stand back up for me, Chris. Notice he's gonna let the hips go back first. Go ahead and send the hips back. He's keeping that chest nice and tall, staying active here. A couple things we're looking for here. His weight in the heels. You notice Chris has his weight in his heels. Also his knees are tracking over his toes. It's looking pretty good here in the air squat. Nice job, Chris.
Thanks, dude.
All right, so when we develop this movement and we get proficient at this movement, we can move to more movements like the air squat where we're adding a load in, okay? The next thing we're gonna do is what's called a goblet squat, where we're gonna add a load, and then moving from there, we're gonna go into a wall ball. So the next part of the squat is what we call a goblet squat. Now we're loading him in the frontal plane here. So Chris has got the kettlebell upside down, a nice firm grip on this, still got the same stance with his feet. He's keeping it in close to his chest. So now, just the same concept as the air squat, he's gonna let the hips go back and down, keeping the chest nice and tall. And back up. This allows us to overload the squat, which helps build strength. All right, guys, the next movement we're moving to here is called the wall ball. This is similar to the goblet squat. Now we're just incorporating a target for Chris to shoot the medicine ball to. Notice we're using a different tool here, which is a nice big round ball, weighs about 12 pounds. Nothing crazy. Chris is strong, he can handle that. All right, so our first thing we're gonna do here, the same standards apply as the squat that we talked about. Looking for those hips below parallel, our stance is all the same. We're keeping our hands under that medicine ball. First thing Chris is gonna wanna do here is turn and face the wall. He's gonna be about arm's length away from the wall. Then he's gonna position the ball right underneath his chin, just like that goblet squat. He's gonna bring his hips back and down to that squat below parallel. As he comes back up and extends the hips, he's gonna shoot the ball to his target. Chris is shooting to a 10-foot target here. Let's get about 3 or 4 more reps here, Chris. Kind of move them a little bit faster here. So what we look for in workouts here is accuracy, getting those hips below the hip crease, and also we're trying to bring up the intensity in this workout.
Dude, Adam, thank you so much for giving us a tour of the gym, talking us through a workout today. I feel good. That was my second workout for the day. Tell us a little bit about where we can find information on New Horizon.
All right, guys. Simple and easy. You can just step in our doors here, or the easiest way, if you're interested in the gym, is go to our website, newhorizonathletics.com. There's gonna be a little book and intro link on there. So just click on that button, the schedule's gonna pop up. You can schedule a time and date that works for you, and just come on in and see us. We'll sit down and talk for about 15, 20 minutes. Just get to know you a little bit, find out what your goals are, and how we can help you.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks so much. I want to say a huge thank you to Adam and Amanda at New Horizon Athletics for hanging out with us and working out today. Also, I would like to thank our sponsors, the Plateau Cafe and Campfire Coffee. If you are a business owner and you'd like to potentially sponsor the Morning Report, or if you have events that you'd like announced on the Morning Report, you can email us at thejamestownmorningreport@gmail.com. We'll get those events announced, and we would love to chat with you about business sponsorships. Also, if you enjoy the show, you're not a business owner, but you would just love to help partner with us, help us do more cool and cooler things, cool and cooler things, check us out on patreon.com. You can look up the Jamestown Morning Report. It allows you to give $5, $10, $15, $25, whatever you feel you could jump in and do monthly to help us to do more interesting stuff with the show. That would be amazing. But definitely, if you can, help like and share this on social media. Help us get the word out with positive, awesome stuff happening in our town. We love our town. We know you do too. And we want to let the world know what's going on here in Jamestown, Tennessee. As always, guys, we'll see you next Wednesday.